Good evening and welcome to the Men's Mixed Netball Championships for Australia. Coming here from State Netball Centre in Parkville, Victoria, our host for 2025. This is the Men's Open Division game between Western Australia and New South Wales. Just over a minute before the start of the game, we'll go through the starting lineups of both sides. In goal shooter for Western Australia, Max Denham. In goal attack, we've got Draven Lee Tarua. In wing attack, Corey Goss. In centre, Connor Rawlings. Wing defence, Joel Anderson. Goal defence, Ian Brady. Goalkeeper, Tom Harper for New South Wales. In goal shooter, Anton Stahilski. Just getting my words mumbled. Goal attack, Eugene Lee. Wing attack, Joe Miller. Centre, Liam Forcadia. Wing defence, Jack Vanderveld. Goal defence, Dylan Nexhip. And goalkeeper, Victor Nikolic. It's going to be an interesting game. Grand finalists last year, New South Wales. WA, the victors the year before against Victoria. New South Wales hoping to regain the title they held for a number of years. Western Australia had a slight rebuild after their winning ways in their home championships. First centre pass here for New South Wales, filled with a number of Kelpies players, including that entire mid-court. Forcadia managed to go pocket. Eugene Lee, expecting a big tournament from him, was a bit quiet last year. First goal in to New South Wales. WA through Rawlings. Just waiting for something. Lee Tarua spent the last couple of years in goals. Has been a defender for the Thunder as well. Leading this team. Max Denham just checking where the penalty is. Nikolic very quick out of play. Draven makes no mistake on his first shot. New South Wales now through Miller. Looking for option. Vanderveld, quick little low pass that he loves with that left hand. Lee grinding through the circle. The holding call does come against goal defence Ian Brady. You can see the work Tom Harper's trying to do. Stahilski finding the body beautifully. He wants the ball. He says, give it to me. Eugene Lee, though, one who comes up with it. Mid-range. Just tumbles in. Happy with 2 from 2. Thunder centre. Looking to score their centre pass as well. Keep it on score. It is beautiful finish there from Draven. Once again, New South Wales on their centre pass. Finding that same pocket again. Liam Forcadia. And that placement of the ball, he knows how to just lift it up on the one hand, place it across. Stahilski makes no mistake there whatsoever. Only 2 minutes gone. 2 goals WA, 3 goals to New South Wales. Very early days. Trying to find the angle. Out of court. Begging and pointing of the New South Wales defenders. They tussle for front position here. Denham trying to stay in the screen. Just not quite able to keep it. Luckily back on court there, Rawlings. Next hit, just trying to indicate that maybe he's given a push. Forcadia! Beautiful timing. Just got the front position. That's against Goss. Next hit in his trademark two-hand. Finds Eugene Lee now. That's Stahilski, but the ball picked up. Beautiful goalkeeper work there from the Western Australians. In this case, Tom Harper. Just wanting something, Denham. Up in this open division, needs to remember to keep the strength. Getting shoved around a little bit there. Draven able to find the space, so Lee Tarua, that is. Beautiful little finish. Still on score. 3 goals apiece. Miller and Lee, been a combination now for a couple of years. And well, in fact, much of this lineup has played together for New South Wales for quite a while. And tried and true combination. Hoping to see them fire tonight. Stahilski steps it in. Just gets slightly off balance. Does finish this one though. So, a lot of pressure looking for the played ball where the New South Wales playing for the contact. Miller goes straight back on the body. Litarua just off balance there. Need to keep his feet. Very early days here, but is this Max Denham's first goal? It is. Thunder scoring their fourth. Still on centre pass for New South Wales. Miller in that deep pocket that we've found. A few of our mid-court running a similar play. Eugene Lee find himself around in that pocket. The contact on the outside called. A little bit of praise. Terrific hands from Tom Harper. Straight back in defence. Look at that from him and Brady. Lee able to get a quick release. Stahilski rips it with the call. Just waits for the jump. Oh, falls short. No one there to back it up. Hit straight out of court. New South Wales will get the throw in. Midway along the line. Forcadillo was ready for that. Commander that got given it. Quick little ball in. That is a terrific passage of play from the New South Welshman. As Stahilski finds another goal to his name. Sitting there, 5 goals to 4. 3 to Stahilski, 2 to Eugene Lee, 3 to Draven Litarua, and 1 to Max Denham. Chance for Eugene Lee to hit the board again. He gets it just short, but picks a rebound. Always been so good in that vert. Push the ball up into the hands, hesitates for a moment, does not miss. And looking for a patient setup. They are going to look to go back by the looks of it. Yeah, it was indicated early. Next hip. Trying to find through. Miller gets a beautiful front cut. Wants a low ball through. Typical swing ball. Trying to find the body together. That little pop. That was good use of when you can hold your own teammate for a moment. Create some space. Taking a breath. Four goals to 7. New South Wales out with an early lead. Next hit, multiple hands on it. Not able to rip it in. Oh, picks up that low ball. No whistle. Litarua was looking for something that may or may not have been there. Next hip's never going to let you get that one away without fighting for it. Forgadilla kicks it a long way back to Vanderbilt. Quick little swing. Just waiting for space. This is patience from New South Wales. Oh, spin move, Eugene Lee. Just bounces off in the spin. Now works to spin back. Just losing the body for a moment, though. Up and over it. Eugene Lee making sure he converts. Their centre pass once again. 8 goals to 4. They've had a few breaks of centre pass here, New South Wales, and this is what they'll want to keep building. Stahilski just caught off balance for a moment and draws the contact on the entry as a result. And here is a moment just asking for a towel. Don't want any players slipping over and causing injury. Take that moment just to give it a wipe up. WA here looking to transition the ball through the court. That's a long one. Screen was set up court. And Rawlins, just such a worker. Draven Litarua, beautiful finish. We're going to need us to see a big game from him for this one. And a couple of bodies maybe over the line early. No one involved in it. Goal to goaler, trying to shift the body. Oh, just a bit too fancy on that one. You saw Nick Hulich pick that one up. Long ball in. Stahilski toes the line. Not quite able to get... Oh, Eugene Lee. Terrific from him. Sneaky little offload to go to boot. And another opportunity here for New South Wales to go up another couple. Quick little ball out wide. Swing. Been good ball movement overall from New South Wales. Moving it quickly. Not giving the defence a chance to set up. Stahilski. Nice finish on that one from him. Coming together at the top of the circle of both midcourt from WA, Rawlings and Cook. That fiery blonde Denham, quick little give and go. Beautiful hands over at Nikolic. And patiently walking in, Chris Atome style, or Dolwood for the 90s Australian fans. And just that pressure from the Thunder, able to cause a turnover. Here's an opportunity, just bring the margin back slightly. It's just for the difference, 5.5 to go in this first quarter. Little give and go, Gola. Wants a wide one, probably should have given it. Midcourt have got to do a little bit more work here to really let their goalers know they want the ball. Like that one, that is a lovely passage. Thunder wants to finish, a little bit short. Contact on the landing, next hip. And Denham just meeting the body of Nikolic. As the ball trickles off court, we're going to see a change here. West Australian Thunder. Any moment now. Patience as they work the ball back. Sorry, Goss that is in wing attack. I had said Cook before. Forgive me for one moment, Corey Goss. Player 189 for the Thunder. Just waiting for someone to open. Terrific chase up. Draven Lee wants a little goal, not on. And just a long stretch, just indicating where the contact happened. That probably didn't have full possession to be able to take the ball. Needs to put up that shot though. I think Draven Lee Tarua is more than capable from that range. And it's tough over these sets of hands. New South Wales 8-10. The margin has come back a little bit. Beautiful fight. That's Harper there. Tommy Harper beautifully came out. He read it really early, had a go at it. And that's what I love to see. Oh, just throwing the body a little bit too much on that one. Which is a shame for the West Aussies. Ian Brady was unable to keep that in after doing such good work ahead of it. Gives Eugene Lee the chance to just find inside. Stahilski just a little bit confused for a moment which foot he landed on. And I think whether he could actually turn and sink that one from range. Thunder with another opportunity. There is a lot of body work going on. There was 4 players in the space of nothing. We're just going to need Tao to clean that up. It resulted in Jack Vanderveld on the ground from some friendly fire by the looks of it. So chance here for West Australia to just reduce that margin once again by a little bit. Quick little feet. Denham this time gets a big split. Hands beautifully over at Nikolic and just collects a little bit of arm perhaps on the way down. Maybe ball was still in the hand. They had such a good distance over it. Something he is really well known for is just terrific hands over the shot. We've seen that for New South Wales and for the Australian Kelpies. Miller had a couple of quiet minutes but finds himself back in the action here. Eugene Lee, half looking at the shot, opens up, finishes beautifully. 9 goals, 12. That was Eugene's 7th goal. doing a fair bit of the workload. The New South Wales attacking. Similarly, it's goal attack. The other end, Draven Lee Tarua leading the West Aussie scoreline. Normally we're used to seeing the goal shooters be the ones with the dominant scoring, but make no mistake, both these goal attacks are very, very capable. Both have played for Australia. Both able to turn on big scores. Huge ball in for Kadia, well placed, just had the right flight on Stahilski. Knew it was coming and ready for it. Able to brilliantly pull that in. A minute and a half to go, 10-13. Now, WA just not getting the shoulders down the court, looking for the option that probably they could have. A lot of space defence here from New South Wales. They're running what looks to be like a 6 or 4. Stepped off it now, the moment. Denham did the chase up and it's going to be his attempt at a shot. Draven Lee Tarua making a really clear hand where he wants it. And the screen also from Denham. 11-13, 48 seconds on the clock. Eugene Lee will want to make sure they score again here. Just a little hold there. Spandano, I think, gone into that wing defence position. As Lee scores another one for New South Wales, just pushing their margin back out to 3. Yes, so Luke Spandano, the one in the wing defence position now. Come up through the Thunder Junior program. Finds himself on court once again. The men's open. A lot of patience here from West Australia. Although Draven Lee Tarua gets caught briefly. Physicals. Oh, the angle that he just took that at. He was going on a beautiful pocket sweep and then just turned on an absolute dime to find that under the post. It is 12 goals to 14. Currently New South Wales by 2. Going to take a little break and rejoin us after the quarter break.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the app today.
Welcome back. Quarter 2, men's open action here at Court 1 at State Netball Centre in Parkville. Let's take a moment to quickly thank our sponsors of the tournament. Time Umpire, major sponsor. Thank you to them for all your umpiring needs when it comes to sorting out your rosters, allowing all umpires and supervisors to connect without countless messages. Time Umpire is your solution. Straptor, your genuine sports tape, quality sports tape for all your needs. Check out their page for a great deal. TLC Healthcare, big thank you to them, and of course Victorian State Government for their contribution to this tournament. I'd like to thank all our minor sponsors as well. You can see them across the wall, different stages. New South Wales, their centre pass, their turnover, ready to work the ball through. Running the same starting lineup they began with. WA have made a bit of change to Hilski. Not quite on that one. We can see change for WA. It's Harper into goalkeeper. Brady remains at goal defence. Luke Spentano, as we spoke about, came on in wing defence. Connor Rawlings centre. Corey Goss remains in the wing attack position. Traven Lee Talua in goal attack, and Max Denham shooter. And that's same starting seven for New South Wales. Anton Stahilski in goal shooter. Eugene Lee goal attack. Joe Miller wing attack. Liam Forcadia centre. Jack Vandervelde wing defence. Dylan Nexib goal defence. And Victor Nikolic in goalkeeper. 12-17 has not been the start Thunder have wanted for this second quarter. New South Wales, though, be very happy with that lead. Did happen in the last quarter, though. Thunder came back after a bit of a lapse through the middle of the quarter. Forcadia turns over. Oh, that is a fantastic contest. Defenders, attackers, all getting in there. Every single one of them want him. Nikolic was the victor in the end. And that look around lefty from Vandervelde finds the opening of next hip. Miller being patient once again. Swing ball. Will it open something? It does. Sahilski under the post. Just work that slight mismatch that's going on. Allowing them to go to 18. Oh, and Miller just finds himself doing the splits on the Straptor tape. He might need some of that Straptor tape after this one, I think. Possibly for the groin. Shout out to our camera lady as well, doing a great job for us. She enjoyed that comment. As we see a little bit of a wipe up on the oar of the Straptor. And WA breathing in nice and deep, ready to give this one. Opportunity now, very high up the court. Draven Lee Tarua launched that. And whilst you may think a two-hander with that power is unusual, it's the New Zealand background that plays out there for Lee Tarua, sorry. Draven, incredible player. Oh, how does Tahilski keep that one in? I'm not sure. Anyone sure? Umpire Betty Zhang was not sure, but managed to keep the whistle away from her mouth for that moment. Having a great game by her on the opposite side. Jimmy is doing a fantastic job also. James Matthews, and me just having a moment briefly forgetting his married name. He's got the hyphen now. Next hip trying to take the line of the ball, but taking a little bit of body as well. Denham taking advantage of the obstruction. (13-19), just 6 margin here. As James Matthews on the other side of the court. Reserve umpire Joel Owen. All three very experienced umpires and in the men's field. Eugene Lee, you could see by the way he finished that release that he wasn't confident that was going in, but able to fall down the rebound, and much happy with that. He's like, yep, that one's much nicer. 2013. Dictating the angle nice and clearly. Just starting to attract a little bit of body whistle. Here are the New South Wales side. Draven Lee Tarua, terrific split, terrific finish. It's 14-20. Both court sideline there, Miller and Lee. Lee, though, uses his speed, those huge calves of his that he's always had, to find his way quickly in the circle. The takeoff speed was incredible. Just waiting for that connection. Goss, everyone on the one side of the court. Joel Anderson just getting stuck in the pocket for a couple of bits. And the played ball, unable to pull it in. Probably should have gone for the tap a little bit earlier. But also, bring your feet to that one, Draven. I think you can get that rather than trying to get post, work another ball. New South Wales just staggering the leads on top of each other, creating some space through that, even if it is the same side of the court times. And that is Tommy Harper able to get a hand through. Lee bounce pass across the circle. Once he offload, finds it easily. And that's not to discredit the defenders, getting great arms over the top of that. New South Wales just building this lead again. Just working Miller, stop and front cut. Just waiting for an angle to open. But it comes through the penalty. And a little bounce pass. Flying from behind. Sahilski keeps it in to Lee, who expect to finish this one. The double jumps both coming from obstructions. And little pep in his step. Eugene Lee. Had a little bit of bounce. And this wall coming from New South Wales. Jumped the line early, really covering the space. Particularly Draven Lee Tarua. Obviously recognising that he's doing a lot of the ball handling for the West Aussies. Putting a bit more pressure on Connor Rawlins, who's in wing attack now. Back through top of circle, finds Denham low. And then Denham goes a bit low on the shot. Nico Litch, rarely going to let you get it past him on that long ball in. Forcadia deep, just waiting for the option. And the change direction from Miller comes. Quick 1-2. And a little bit too much on it. Maybe just the wrong hold from Stahilski. Either way, it's still New South Wales ball. And Harper, unlucky in that he got the hands on the cross-court ball, but penalty already called. All of a sudden, we're out to 10 goals with the centre pass. The biggest margin of the game so far. Harper having a hunt. Just saying maybe it came off some other hands. Credit to him. Trying to have a dip. New South Wales, though, will be hoping to score and convert. Penalty quickly taken. And that is how you transition a ball to those people playing at home. Catch when the player's out of play and get on with it. Just caught off in the wrong angle there for Denham was Connor Rawlins. Or should I say the opposite way around. Next hip across the court, wanting it back middle at some point. Here it comes. Just wants give and go as well. No, opens up to Miller. Bit of better defensive presence and pressure from New South Wales. Just waits for the opening, gets on court. Just in time, Stahilski. Lovely finish. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. New South Wales trying to put a foot down. Oh, just managing to keep the footwork somehow there, Lee. WA trying to find an answer. They need a few more stops and a few more conversions. Great jump over it. And perhaps on the landing gets called for the obstruction, maybe on the takeoff. Harper throws an arm at it, hoping. Here's the opportunity. WA centre pass coming their way once again. as inevitably occurs. Vanderveld trying to set up for a contact. Finds himself on the ground. But nothing New South Wales could do to stop that goal from the West Aussies. Looking for Gola. Sees it. Really waited beautifully for that to open up. Knew Lee would find the pop. 15-28. Thunder wants something. Too much for Rawlings. Just got caught off on the wrong angle to be able to keep that one in. New South Wales long ball. The drive from next hip, something he's always been so good at. Drives it out, strength. And a shot falling slightly short but in. Stahilski will not mind that. Lifting up his quota a little bit more this quarter. As he gets the easy little one under the post. Just caught hunting a bit too far was Harper. Stahilski sitting on 14 now. Eugene Lee 16. The other end, Max Denham 4. We need to see that volume lift from a goal shooter. Draven Lee Tarua on 11. They've got to start finding Denham a bit more if they want to be leading this match, Thunder. And here is one of those opportunities. Looks to finish, and he does. 16-30. Back with New South Wales centre. Step through. Vantage contact call. Oh, just caught on top of each other for a brief moment. Liam Miller sorted out pretty quickly. Make no worry about that. Stahilski looking very comfortable. And that's a worry for the opposition that are coming up against him for the rest of the week. How comfortable he is looking in that circle. Low bounce pass is not coming off for Lee Tarura. And Harper just getting caught maybe a little bit too much on the body. Eugene Lee, he has found range very early in this tournament. And that is a scary, scary thing for any opposition whenever he is on fire. Strong hold again, Harper just in the back space trying to get around. Stahilski offload. Little tap down. Lee. Oh, just bounced. Stahilski just says, I'll take that one. Also overshoots it. Just caught in a bit of the curse of both being underneath the circle. But Thunder trying to transition out. They're just not on the end of it. New South Wales really taking up space well. See the way that they're floating. They're really putting doubt in the mind. Oh, doubt put in the mind of New South Wales for a moment there, though. If Denham can sink this. Oh, he can't. It is cleaned up. New South Wales. Nikolic hitting it all the way through the court for Forkadiyar. They're able to transition this one. That's really unfortunate for Thunder. They could have used that score. Helped. Oh, footwork. Maybe not noticed there. Seemed like an awkward landing from here. Beautiful hold over. Just needs to hold that a little bit longer, Harper. See him just getting a little bit frustrated as you see the very, very experienced Jerome Gilbard come on into the goal shooter position for Western Australia. Just trying to maybe settle him a little bit. Turn and look for that show. Expect Romy passes it off the arm deliberately. Very crafty goaler. Recently retired from the Kelpies program after a number of years in that with the Opens, and before that 23 and under as well. Does a lot of work in Western Australia with their association. Having been president for a number of years. Taking a slight step back in his own personal game. Obviously. Psychologist in his spare time, which does obviously explain the way he goes about thinking about the game of netball. Always cool, calm. Pretty rarely gets overly emotional or particularly fired up in a game. Very level-headed. And just that smarts of just taking the other defender out of the action a little bit. You can see him setting up some screens. He's doing what he can to get in front. Just slow up a little bit of what New South Wales are doing. Last minute. New South Wales beautifully looking to each other. Little pop ball. Stahilski stays on court, takes the ball beautifully. Lee indicating contact had occurred. That's the reason he had dropped it. Oh, lovely jump over it. Just getting a little bit of arm on the landing though. 18:35. Pushed out quite the margin. Have New South Wales. Pocket ball, Rawlings. That's an interesting entry point from Draven Lee Tarua. Right in the pocket, right on top of Rawlings. Unconventional, but he's speedy and crafty enough to make it work. Beautiful little shot from him. 7 seconds to go. Deliberately trying to hold it up. New South Wales do it successfully enough. 19:35 as the Thunder Boys remonstrate for a deliberate delay. There's a smile on their face as they do it. We're going to go into the long break, see what Thunder come back with, and see similarly what will New South Wales bring in this second half again.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Victoria app today.
We're back after the halftime break. Here, New South Wales centre pass and WA getting the ball. We see the introduction for New South Wales of Zach Mobilia, former Victoria Unders player, moved up to New South Wales for university this year, getting his opportunity at wing defence. And seeing some changes across the court for WA. I'll get those to you in just a moment. As Mobilia mops up that loose ball, as it bounces pretty much to him. Draven Lee Tarua beautifully managed to stay not out of court. Taken penalty. Quickly finished. We're just trying to find my technology update, and I'll get you all those names. But 20-36 was a great last quarter from the New South Wales side. As that ball goes a bit too long, and I think it might have gone over a third. Yes, look close to the corner initially. And so WA remained with Jerome Gilbard in goal shooter. Draven Lee Tarua in goal attack. Rawlins remains in wing attack as we see that connection. Oh, Nikolic. Oh, couldn't pull it down. I thought he was going to have that. Gilbard just taking him out of the action in terms of positioning and body angle. That's where the smarts come in. Connor Rawlins remains in wing attack. Joel Anderson, centre. Luke Sventano remains in wing defence. Tom Harper pushes out to goal defence from the goalkeeper position. And Joshua Blackwell introduced into goalkeeper. As New South Wales looking transitioning quickly. Forcadia wasn't given to him where it probably wanted it. Quick transition from WA. Quick pick up of Harper. Wants something. Long ball. Sventano. Next hit. I don't know how he managed to keep his feet in court. Possibly on the line, but definitely not over. Resulting in their ball. Beautifully popped was Stahilski. That's another one. Just under the post for that little one. New South Wales be happy after the first couple starting to go WA's way. 16 the difference. Tommy Harper just getting caught on the body for a little bit too long on that one. And then penalty just being set. Anton Stahilski. WA finds sideline, looking back to middle. Lee with a sneaky arm in, gives it straight back. He knew it was a contact straight away. Big hands, Zach Mobilia. Nikolic. Similarly big hands, it does go. Cross into the crowd. Draven Lee Tarua just trying to set up something. Somehow kept in, but just needing to turn and look at a shot like this one, and that is why Draven Lee Tarua managing to sink that one beautifully for the Thunder. 22-38. That was Draven's 16th. Down this end though, no, not a goal splitting them for the moment. 19 apiece. This is about to be Eugene Lee's 20th goal of the match. The workload has been shared beautifully amongst the New South Wales goal line. And shared amongst the midcourt as well. Just looking for something. Mobilia finds Miller. And looking pocket here is Lee. Beautiful low to high. That's been working from Lee. Not afraid to play the ground. But then lifts it up and finds Stahilski. And there's a great ability to get down low. It's really thrown off these West Australians at the moment. And quick transition centre pass. Miller and Lee getting some great separation. And Stahilski getting a hand on it, but then it comes off the head of Harper. Little tap out again. Just getting caught in behind. Little fake. Double jump. And on the landing, the call. But already through the ring, really. 41-22. Still a lot of action to go here. Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships across the week. It is only day one. While we had a couple of opening games yesterday, Victoria, South Australia in both the 20s and the Open Men's division. And the Chocolates going either way there. Quick give and go. Next hit wants it again, which lucky it probably didn't go back to him. Oh. And Lee called for the flying kick through. Hadn't actually taken the ball when he first did it. So landing space does get protected, but you have to have taken the ball. In that case, you can't just go flying into no space. But the ball comes back New South Wales way and sees the pocket ball, Miller. And the screen, Stahilski just getting caught a little bit in the face. Lee adding to his tally once again. 20 goals of difference, 22-42. Over halfway to go in this third quarter. Kicking it back middle. Always find someone middle doing New South Wales. Stahilski, a little Irene Van Dyke-esque step around. And here, WA through Draven Lee Tarua. Almost too much on a delivery with speed. Jerome Gilbard, quick on delivery. You got to play her out of play. We need to look post here. Thunder. Sometimes working the ball too much, it works against you. And especially when you've got range on your goalers, don't be afraid to let it go to them. Providing you're in that space. Eugene Lee, a little bit too much, or not enough rather, on that one. Stahilski, a bit too far off the circle for a feed. This one's likely to open, though it does. Mid-range, little finds step in with the ball. Not so much with the feet. Miller once again looking pocket to middle. A little pop around as well. Oh, cross-court bounce pass. It pays off. And Eugene Lee, rare miss over the top, but Stahilski there to help support and get it back. And unfortunate there from Western Australia. Double jump to either jump from distance. One certainly does not. And Joshua Blackwell doing everything he can to get over. Penalty. Centre pass pressure from New South Wales is incredible. They're jumping across this line quickly and strongly. And not providing any space through there. Really working that wall. Penalty back in the centre third. Miller just waiting for something. Footwork call. Looks a little bit confused by it. Just very awkward on the initial landing and then the shift of the feet. Couple of players bibbed up on the New South Wales bench. Probably with 5 minutes to go. Look at injecting a different change. Draven Lee Tarua cross court. Finds the pocket beautifully, sets up the screen, but that ball just contacted out of Gilbard's hands. He's never going to miss that from that range. Or certainly, I should say, rarely going to miss that one. Of course, if you're wondering what's happening on any of the other courts, you can jump on the live stream, SidelineSport.tv, for all of it. And if you've been on the page and then get confused with all the fake pages that come up, remember, go through our verified tick for Vimna or similarly find the actual AMNA page. We will never friend request. We're not groups. And if it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. WA here trying to go again. Quick one-handed from Jerome Gilbert. That's that left hand that he loves so much. Just getting caught with the held when they're looking for the reset there. Guess they're becoming a bit reactive. Long outlet and then the drive through next hip. You've seen Stephen Bryce come on into goal shooter for New South Wales. Stahilski going to the bench. Like his sister, spends a lot of time in the goal shooter bib. Saw Chrissy Bryce in the mixed game just before this one for New South Wales. Stephen Bryce, former Australian 23 and under player. Has spent time in both the Opens and the mixed programs for New South Wales in recent years. But unfortunately on his first shot. WA transition. This is probably looking one of their best connections. Gilbert possibly knocked to ground. Unsure what happened there. Rawlings. Oh, he finds a space for Gilbert. They've had a connection for a few years now. Gilbert a little bit short, but just really forgiving that ring for him on that occasion. He will not be upset. That's the first break they've had of New South Wales in a while. Quick hands, 1-2. Option just sees the eyes down briefly. And again. Next hit just caught wanting for a moment there. 25-47. Looking for another turnover. New South Wales can do everything they can to stop it. Looks to the swing. Comes through top. Fokatia. And Stephen Bryce just balks it a couple of times there. Probably just need to put that straight up. Wasn't going to get blocked, I don't feel. As the ball just spills out of court. Possibly some hands from New South Wales in it. Certainly that's what our umpire saw. Now it's briefly looking at another bit of the court, so I can tell. Draven Lee Tarua. Oh, Jerome Gilbert is getting called for the held. There has been also another change for New South Wales in the goalkeeper. I'll get that one for you in a minute. After New South Wales transition this ball. Now looking at transferring down. And again, some awareness. You don't have to take that ball as a goal attack unless that's your plan. Penalty has been called. Stephen Bryce this time. Oh, he'll be happy that one went in. And in goalkeeper, we've seen Jason Welmer for New South Wales. A new addition to this side, Jay Welly, player number 112. Local association is St George. Welcome on court. Still a couple of players as options on the bench who haven't taken the court yet for New South Wales. Martin Blundell is it a defender generally, and Nathan Jermack, sorry, my pronunciation's gone out the window for this last moment. Nathan Jermack, another one who is quite a crafty goal attack, surprisingly tall. I swear he's grown in the last couple of years. May not have. Eugene Lee, though, has not grown in height in the last couple of years. Has grown in stature with that shot. Playing very confidently. Santano, just a little step off. Little flick, Gilbert goes to screen. Very textbook from him. He's written the manual on that. It's an absolute special. A little flick and then go find the other body. And then the drive out from next hip this time. 26:50, under a minute, just caught off balance. And quick little 1-2, not on. Gilbert, he makes the 1-2 on. Still time. Gilbert wanting to make sure they got enough time to score again. Next hip doing what he can to stop Mobilia. Just getting the contact call. Not a bad one to get outside the circle. Strong delivery. Plenty of time. 12. Goes in. They're going to hold this up. And they're deliberately holding it up. I just don't know why you don't try and deliver that straight back as a Western Australian then. Try and get them to get the held ball. New South Wales very smart through that. That was a big third quarter from then. Started seeing some more promising signs through patches for the Thunder. Let's see what this last quarter has to go. 28-50, the way of New.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. App today.
We're back here, fourth quarter. New South Wales versus WA. Couple of changes to get to you from this. New South Wales moves Zach Mobilia and centre Liam Forcadia into wing attack. Jack Vanderveld returns in the wing defence position. And in goal defence is Martin Blundell. Western lineup remains the same for the New South Welshmen, and same for WA as their previous quarter. New South Wales going to try for an early goal here, just a turnover coming. Staying, I was about to say staying onside, he didn't there, Brady. And just waiting for an option to open. Stephen Bryce just getting fixed footer on that right foot. Thinks that one. And quick turn, transition just up the mid-court. It's just finding no one there. Sandano through. Brawling sidelines. Blundell just getting the contact on the outside. And just penalty being reset inside as a little bit of trouble. James Matthew Marr with the whistle. Sometimes the P does get stuck. Forcadia strong through wing attack, but it doesn't come through. Nathan Jermak in goal attack as well. Just caught in the wrong angle. Little float ball, doesn't come through anyone but WA hands. New South Wales wanting it, and they get it. Quick little give-go across. Pocket top, Mobilia almost took out his own player there, trying to sweep through, recognising though Forcadilla was in the way. WA, quick transition. Oh, Nico Litch. That's superb. And Jermak, little quick transition. Can't get it straight in the circle, but we find circle edge again. Oh, and the press up as well. Almost aerobics odd style there from Jermak. Sinks one there. Well done to young Nathan Jermak. (30-53). Commanding lead for New South Wales. They're going to want to keep pushing this out. WA, very proud state. They're not going to let this just lie down and be an easy one for New South Wales. Working the angle to the top, waiting for something open. Blundell unable to get down to it. And just helping the obstruction on its way. Nikolic doing well to exaggerate with the body angle backing in. Does get the call. 31-53. 11 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Stephen Bryce, decent split and heel pivot. And gets the finish as well. Just briefly caught up in the net, the ball. First time I've seen that for the week, which is always good. Sometimes they find themselves stuck. New South Wales playing spatial defence, but not quite the same style that they were earlier. Probably a little bit more saggy rather than true space this time. Penalty against Nikolic. And Jerome Gilbard making sure they capitalise on the opportunity. Forcadilla, Jermak, Bryce. That is a lovely play. Just on the end of it, on the end of it. And you see that strong wall that New South Wales trying to run. Blundell doing his best, just not quite coming up with the call. Rolling, sometimes just needs to give that. He hesitates. That one's an okay one to balk though. Draven Lee Terrell gets himself well and truly set. Separation of the legs. And launches that shot up. Jermak wide. This side of the court once again with Forcadilla. Quick transition. And big shot, Stephen Bryce. Big score. 56-33. 9 minutes. 20 seconds to go. Goaler to goaler. An interesting angle there from Gilbard. Just gets shifted off it. And the second shift doesn't work. But that first shot does. Mobilia this time takes centre pass. And just the long line ready to find it again. Forcadilla lifts it up, places it over for Bryce. Happy to stay off the circle, knows it's going in. 34-57. Launches, beautiful split. Draven Lee Taurua. Eugene Lee coming on in the wing attack now. Forcadilla taking a little bit of a break and just putting on that speed that he knows how to. see it in goal attack. We also see it in wing attack. Been a little bit of the tournament there last year. Good chance to give Forcadillo a break. Bless those legs. Plenty of games to go in this tournament. Plenty of minutes to go in this one. 8 minutes. Nikolic almost around it. As we just wait for the ball to travel back onto court. Draven Lee, Taroa. Nice high release, high finish. Great goal. Mobilia looks for the kickback. Quick release wide. Creates the angle there. Jermak. He says, great hole, great position. Very happy with that. Finding that ball. Draven Lee Taroa has just taken a step to the bench. Which means Max Denham has returned the court. This time in the goal attack bib. New South Wales just trying to work some angles, create something. Spandano just getting that toe offside on the last bit of the landing perhaps. And just resetting the penalty to make sure it's clear where it's taken. Jermak comes around that goal beautifully, finds his way back on court. Who knows how that ended up occurring? I think he does. 60-36, New South Wales starting to put the foot down even with the changes. Little flick, little gooseneck flick there from Nathan Jermak. And the other change we have seen is Jason Welmer back on into keeper. He came on in their last quarter. Good to see him back on court, get a few more minutes. Mobilia looks back to Vanderveld. Vanderveld back to Mobilia. But the next ball after that was into Bryce, and there was a score from him. He's really starting to find a clear position there, is Bryce. Making it nice and easy for the feeders to locate him. And Jermak just has a little tumble. Back up quickly. Give and go there, Lee. Sandano just getting caught on the body. And again, Bryce, really clear position where he wants it. WA defenders just struggling a little bit to get around front and struggling a little bit with that hold that's coming against them. Sandano taking the centre pass. Just wondering where the options are. Kicks back. Gets wide to Harper. Back through the middle. Angle from Blundell. Almost takes it. Just letting him know it's in the centre third just. Denham needs to get some connection there. He does. Finishes off. That's a lovely shot. Max Denham. Almost sounds like it should be a Bond name or some kind of spy. Max Denham. We'll ponder that one across the week. Swing ball. Wait for the open angle. No, uses the back. So look at that vert. That's an incredible leap there, Nathan Jermak. He just gets so much air. And maybe it's the fact that he's a SCADA engineer, understands the physics of it and how to execute perfectly. That was a great example. Gola. No, it just flicks it and then uses the screen fantastically. And we'll call that a pass. Signals to the bench, maybe it was. I think we all know it was an attempt at a shot. Lee, Mobilia, Jermak. Lovely little transition. Jermak's really finding that goal line beautifully. Bryce is setting up a great screen for him. Just finding the body of those defenders, allowing that space to open up. Rawlings creating an angle this time. That quick little over-the-shoulder release. Does a vague attempt at a shot just for proverbial and giggles. Denham steps it up. Holds it with confidence. I like seeing that. Had a little bit of time on the bench as this game went on, then came back on into the goal attack position. Now going with a bit of confidence again. New South Wales doing well to going wide and then back through the middle. Oh, and that open just caught on the backspace. It's a hard thing to do. Got Blackwell. Again, this pressure from New South Wales at centre path. Slight let up there with the contact from Vanderbilt. Oh, Blundell catches it up. Keeps it in the centre third. Lee, smart enough to do that, not carry it on. Bryce, though, he'll finish. He does. Just over 2.5 to go. New South Wales be very happy with the way they're stepping this up, putting scoreboard pressure on. Mavilio kicks it top to Lee. Just waiting for something. Jermack is the option. Gets hands, though. Through there, Blackwell. Not enough to get hands a second time. Spins around and in. Oh, it had us teetering on the edge. There's my lovely camera operator. I could see her willing it in. And willing it in again. This is what Jerome Gilbard's going to do. He just turns and goes, I want this one in. Unfortunate, off balance one. Blundell with the long lead, but obstruction had already come. Cross court and then down the line slightly. Vanderbilt and Jermack. Turn and look for that one, young man. Slightly off balance. Comes up with a rebound though. Fortunate hands from Bryce. Probably help knock it in his direction. Again, they've pushed the 70 mark. It's a great total. New South Wales, they'll be happy with this volume. Huge volume. Western Australia just needed a few more each quarter. Jermack, swan neck on the end of that to finish that lovely goal. WA can continue with pride though. Set of hands gets thrown in. And not afraid to do it either. That is a terrific positioning. Blackwell had front space. He got a good set of hands to force it off Bryce. But Eugene Lee just said, no, thank you. I will take this back. And that's why you need pressure from your attackers for a turnover like that where you then score. 40 seconds, still wanting at least another one here, New South Wales, if not two. Oh, flicks it just in the right direction. Nathan Jermack, well done. Just shifted it with his wrists at the last minute. 73-38. Still plenty of time to score. Gets the transition and caught off guard. Denham looks in. Romy says, give it to me. He does that pocket and sells it. Probably enough time for him to have shot that. Gives it opportunity for Denham. Finish as well. Yep. Whilst there could be enough time if they wanted to rush it, no need. New South Wales. That is the ball game. It was a tough match for the West Coast Thunder, Western Australia. God, what names? I'm giving them all of them. It's that time of the evening. They had a really tough night in the office. They were showing some really promising signs. I'm sure they'll be able to take away those positives, clean up a couple of those moments that just cost them. New South Wales became very clinical as the game went on and pushed out that lead as they made all the changes they needed to. Got all the players on court in some minutes. 73-39 end up being the score. Now, if you've enjoyed the men's netball action today, don't be afraid, join us again tomorrow. We are here 11 o'clock in the morning. It's enough time for a little bit of a sleep in, a chance to take advantage of these holidays. Join us for the entire day or for little bits and pieces. If you're after fixtures, check out Netball Connect. And if you're after any of the games, check out sidelinesports.tv. Thank you again to our major sponsors, Time Umpire, Trapdoor, TLC Healthcare and the Victorian State Government. From the commentary team, my name's Matthew Blomley. Good night.